Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and today we're back in the Slag Hills. There are a couple things we still can do here. We can technically go back to Skoironk, but we just finished that. We just did Skoironk at the end of the last episode. So I think let us give it a go to the Towers of the Teeth, and then we'll do Skoironk again. Just to add some variety to the overall experience. We are how far away? 5,000 reputation. Oh God, we're so close. I can almost taste it. So close. Okay, back in here. Oh, more quest actions. Great. The crumbling towers of Karhost and Narhost are held up by hastily constructed support beams. Weakening the beams could possibly collapse parts of the tower's interiors. On your return delve into Karhost, you notice many of the banners put up by the enemy. It is said burning these banners will cause disarray among those devoted to the Dark Lord. This one, of course, we have already done. We cannot do again. We're gonna get a quest for Uruks. Awesome. You have intercepted some orders from Mordor. If there are any more like it, no good can come of their delivery. Oh, come on. Karhost Overseers. Okay, gotta keep an eye open for that. All right. We can support beams. Oh, the support beams are not items you can actually use. You need to actually find the thing and fight it. Is that it? Yeah, crit structure. We can support beams. Okay, good to know. Collected orders. Oh, we need to bring to Thurindol. Okay. Ah, come on. Supposed to be following. Okay. Root structure in here. Let us continue looking. Looking around. How do I get to that crit structure? Ah! Like that. Great. Crit structure in here. There's a banner. Okay. Dangerous trap. That's already done. Okay. Please die. Lots of things in here. Try to keep track of all of them. Ah, there are a couple more banners there that I missed. Cool. Come on. What is it with these arms? Christ. Okay. You have weakened many support beams within the Towers of the Teeth. Your efforts will surely affect the enemy gathered here. And I knew there was a banner here I was missing. You have burned many banners within the Towers of the Teeth. Your efforts will surely affect the enemy gathered here. Yeah. Oh, time to reforge. Just missing one last overseer, which is this guy right here. You have defeated many Karkhast overseers within the Towers of the Teeth and have struck a mighty blow to the enemy gathered there. Okay, well, I think I really should be getting the milestone at the Slack Hills. It certainly beats this one, this workaround of just mastering and traveling. I'm thinking, I should be completing some of these explorer deeds, not for the virtue XP, but actually for the reputation.
How may I help you, friend?
We'll see what happens when we finish all these quests that a Thurindol is giving us. Because we are also about, I think, to finish the quest of the Slack Hills, and the meta did too.
We shall hold fast against the enemy.
Okay, so all these items are at max level.
What news have you from the lands of Gondor?
Well, let us try and deconstruct some of them. What do we got here? Yeah, cool. Cool. Even better. This one, even better. Great. And this one. Wow, really nice, really nice. Now let us identify some of these items. I think we're gonna go with the 3 bridles I just got, in case one of them proves to be the one I want to keep from now on. And this one. Gonna be really quick. I think it's basically the same. All this. Yeah, they're all similar to one another. Anyway. Here we are. Good work. You have done a great deal for our cause. We are giving the host of the West a real chance to see its moment in battle at the very least. I take it you remember where the traps were laid? We wouldn't want to find ourselves caught in our very own traps. Awesome! Yes, I told you that was gonna happen. So we completed a quest of the Slack Hills. Hero of the Slack Hills, tolerance now at level 30, completed quests of the Wastes, and now we have deeds of the Wastes. Great. So, Hero of the Slack Hills is what we got in here. So we completed a quest of the Slack Hills, that one, and quests of the Wastes. Okay. Nice, nice. And we have Deeds of the Wastes. Explorer, Slayer, Enemies Beneath the Hills. That one is a pain to finish. Oh my god, we got a lot of items in here. But more importantly, this is what I was looking for. Okay. You hadn't put in all the orders. More orders from Mordor? I see. While I cannot read the black speech, it is easy enough to see where they come from. Behind the towering gates, that is where. We must do what we can and not abandon hope. If we do, we fail Aragorn and the last hopes of the free peoples. Completed! Respected by the host of the West. Oh, thank you so much. So, you did esteemed, completed, respected. Let us take a look at that. Reputation changed, respected. Thank God for that. Did bestowed, esteemed. Here. That one would mean another travel discount. Okay. But here we have respected with the host of the West. 20 LOTRO points, an infused essence box, A vendor discount. Warrior of the Host of the West. Yeah, that's a cool title. You have reached respected status with the Host of the West. Okay. 20 LOTRO points. Okay. So, let us do that. Return to Hide Under. It's now gonna be returned to the Slack Hills. We're gonna grab the Master in Hide Under really quick because that's what I've been looking for a long time now. I'm glad that we didn't need the extra reputation for grinding deeds or trying to do the fellowship quests at Langruven. That would have been challenging. Anyway, barter items
Must be defeated.
respected master in Hide Under. Awesome, thank you so much. Now, this is, well, crafting recipes, of course, that's good to have, and even more crafting recipes would be really nice if we could have them, but not the priority right now. So, mastering Hide Under, there we go. Back to the Slack Hills at long last. So, we can do a couple, I mean, we still have a couple more quests in Skoironk. So let us do that really quick. And then we'll see what else we can do. Now, 60,000 XP for the next tier. That's a lot. But we'll worry about that later. For the time being, let us try and do really quick this last quest, this last set of quests in Skoironk, and see if we can do now the crafting instances in Skoironk and the Towers of the Teeth, so that I can show you them just for completionist sake. Just for completionist sake, so that you know what they are all about. Orcish food. Awesome. Just gotta taint their food supplies. And defeat some more of these guys. We need to reforge too. So let us do that really quick. Endurance, yeah. Armor, because why not? We're aiming for survivability now. Okay. Ready to continue. Yeah, maybe this would be a really quick foray into Skoironk. There we go. Stop it with the goo, please. Some more orcs in here. You have defeated many enemies within the caverns of Skoironk and have helped the Rangers of Ithilien a great deal. Cool. Just gotta find one more fruit to poison. Okay. Here. With the food supplies of the enemy tainted with the corrosive gods of the maggot larva, the orcs should find it difficult to sustain their current numbers. There we go. Now, I seem to have the feeling there should be a boss. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling, but I mean, we're just gonna check the larva nest in here. We're really close. Otherwise, we'll just go back to the Slack Hills. At least we can get some extra flowers, but no, there doesn't seem to be any boss in here. Yeah, let us try and hurry up so we can do the crafting instances. Right on time before the... Oh! The single-use recipe again. We can certainly use that. So yeah, that will conclude, I think, the landscape questing in the wastes other than Lankruben, which is a fellowship space. But now that we have, now that I have the reputation I was aiming for, I don't think I'm gonna do Lankruben just yet, because some of those quests can be tricky.
Will you help bear my burden, friend? Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Ah, we have this one. Enemies beneath the towers, which is just defeating 20 enemies within the Towers of the Teeth. I'm gonna grab that because I'm not sure if the crafting instances are gonna count for this. We have done much to frustrate the enemies who dwell within the Towers of the Teeth. They are numerous, however, as you have seen, and will regroup sooner or later. The more you can trouble them, the better. Hopefully this will work. Now, let us do a crafting instance there.
Will you hear my plight?
The time is right to strike those who dwell within Karhast and Narhast. Their captain, the Uruk they call Krugrush, was seen entering the base of Karhast. It can only mean that some serious business is afoot. We must defeat him quickly. We have, an hour to do that, so let us go. The time to attack is now. You can only take one of those two quests at a time.
The Rangers of Ithilien seek your intrepid aid in breaking the lidless vigil that the Towers of the Teeth keep over the plain of Dagorlad. From within.
The Tower of Karhast is still occupied by the enemy. We need to... Need Skoironk enemies beneath. Yeah. What is this one? Defeat many foes in the resource instances of Skoironk and... Well, this means the Towers of the Teeth too, it seems. But... Then that does mean... There would not be... They will not count. Or... Yeah. They will not count for the landscape deed, which is a shame. And here we have the other deed. Yeah, they count for their own separate deed, which is a shame if you ask me. you please stay in one place? Die, all of you. That was harder than it needed to be. Wait a second. These two chests, are they? I have no idea. Are they? Yeah. No, let me grab those. Let us take advantage of the fact that we are in a Scholar Resource instance. I want to grab a couple of those. That will help for when we start crafting those single-use recipes. The tower's foundation is in ruins and certainly unsafe. Gifts of Rune. Okay. That looks so much better. Yeah, that's more like it. And as you see here, as I told you in a previous episode, I think, when you are inside the resource instances, the path becomes... It's just a single path. You cannot stray away from it. Which makes exploration better. I mean, more linear. Not necessarily better. More linear and faster. It's what I'm trying to say. But trying to find your way around it can at times be tricky. Especially if you come from the landscape version and are used to the lay of the land there. Because it's not the same. Alright. Gift of Rune. Is there any other Gift of Rune? Doesn't seem to be. These Gifts of Rune are not always on the same location. There's a pool of locations they can randomly be selected daily, I believe. Alrighty. There's another chest in here. Okay. Let's grab the chest in here. Let us see what we have in here. Okay. Let us continue. We should be able to find the remaining gifts of ruin on the other side of the tower. The foundation of Narcost is overrun with the enemy. Of course. Expected as much. Let us grab the bone mallowing here. Awesome. Couple more relics in here. Okay, the last two gifts of ruin. That's great. Take up. Alright, gotta talk to Thorindol now. Oh, come on. Now, this is the last room. I usually just run straight for the boss, but sometimes these guys... There are a lot of guys in here. I know, they're just a couple. I usually just grab the last room, grab everything from where we exit the tunnel to this room. And yeah, that can be kind of hectic. So using here, we got an optional quest. Obtain a lockpick and open the Uruncast strong box. These lockpicks you need to barter at the Hyrandir and the Camp of the Host. They can provide you some crafted materials and essence fragments, but you need to use your violet and golden extracts, and in my opinion that's not a good deal if you are aiming to just max the reputation. For gear, it's better to have maybe the essence fragments, and some of those were crafting boxes. I mean, it's not worth it for just a crafting box. Doesn't provide enough materials to make up for it. So that's why I'm not gonna be doing that one. Here we are, Thorindol. Where are you so that I can turn the quest with you? Indeed, these are fine spoils of war. Someday we may be glad to have them. We must keep focus on the task at hand for now, though. I'm gonna take the relics, I think. You have done well, friend. Your efforts will be duly noted. You have done it. You have done it? That is well. The other captain was a true threat. Have we unlocked any new deeds? Not sure. Yeah. Leaders beneath the hills. Gotta defeat 12 bosses on those resource instances. And if we don't unlock the fellowship versions, I mean, right now I don't think we can even solo the fellowship versions, so no point in worrying about that for now. Let us check Skoironk.
Bear my burden, friend.
We must track the enemies within Skoironk. Their captain, a vile orc known as Glugor, was recently seen entering the caverns. With his demise, we may just obtain the upper hand here. Quickly now, strike swiftly.
The Rangers of Ithilien have sent you to drive enemy forces out of the caverns of Skoironk, and so prevent them from stinging at Aragorn's heels.
Alright, we're ready to go now. ore samples, defeat maggot larvae. And once again, the path is blocked. So that's why I instinctively, every time I come in here, take the left turn, even though I think there are more enemies on the right side. So if you're trying to get the quests faster or the deeds on the landscape version, you are better suited if you turn to the right instead to the left. Now for this one, we need to mine mysterious ore samples, and I think inside this resource instance you will only find ore. You should be careful around these vents in the caverns. And Skoironk is definitely faster than the Towers of the Teeth. Should be done with this really soon. The only issue here is sometimes I don't see the ore samples as they are hidden in some corners, and I need to backtrack a little. But it's really simple in any case. Oh, this was not a path. Okay, well, we still got some ore samples, and that's good. So the turn is actually this one. Okay, time to reforge again. Let us do just that really quick. Agility. Range damage? Cool. Okay. More foes occupy the passages ahead. Okay. We're almost done anyway. It's just sometimes the mysterious ore that you're looking for is behind this room. With orcs, there's nothing there but orcs. That's not the way you need to go. But sometimes there are ore samples there, like... Well, right now there doesn't seem to be any. So we're gonna skip that room. I hope by the time we reach the boss, we will have that other ore we need. Which is this one. Awesome. And there was even another one there. So you think you're allowed to miss a couple if you need to. And Glugor is this guy right here. And there's an optional quest for that lockbox too. We have defeated Glugor. As you see, it took us about 5 minutes as opposed to the 10 minutes we used completing the Towers of the Teeth. So it takes roughly half the time to do Skoironk. And you gotta keep in mind as well that our legendary items are overleveled for these instances. So if you are coming in with regular allies, I think it's more likely to be spending like 10 minutes with Skoironk, 15 to 20 with the Towers of the Teeth. But still, it's not that bad. You have succeeded, have you? Nothing disquiets the enemy quite so much as the loss of their leader. This ore you have gathered is intriguing. I have not seen its like. Perhaps they will help us learn more of the tunnels beneath the hills and how they were built. Ah yeah, give me the relics. You have done well, friend. Your efforts will be duly noted. Thank you. That's basically it for the crafting instances. I mean, that's all we can do with them. So we're not gonna be doing Langruven, but I think we have enough time today just to go back to the Towers of the Teeth and get that daily out of the way. Is knowing my mind. Would know my mind otherwise. Let me just make sure we have in here everything that's useful to us. Yeah. And now let us go back to the Towers of the Teeth then. We just need to defeat 20 enemies in there. And I think that's it, basically. So, what are we missing in the Wastes? A couple of Explorer deeds. Basically, all of them. We need to complete... well, we only completed the ruins. The caches... Langruven, we can technically discover just to get this one completed, but it's not a big deal. And the relics of the last alliance to complete the Explorer deeds. And we have a lot of Slayer deeds, both outside on the landscape and on the resource instances. That's a lot of grinding. We also, of course, have the reputation missing with the Host of the West, the main faction, and the 3 sub-factions, but we're not focusing on that one either. So I think we have basically seen everything minus Langruven, which is a fellowship area that I'm not feeling especially compelled to do. So in that order of ideas, that would mean most likely next episode would be the Battle of the Black Gate. I am, however, gonna double check just to make sure that we're not missing anything important. But if everything keeps just as it is right now, if I didn't miss anything, the next episode would be indeed the Battle of the Black Gate, which is gonna be, of course, a very eventful episode. And as you can imagine, one of those supersized episodes once again. We will be doing the entirety of that battle on that episode, and most likely also the aftermath of it, so that we can get into Mordor after that. Not entirely sure just yet, so I'm also gonna do some research on that and decide which one would be the best way to go. But we're almost done with the Wastes, bottom line, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, come on. Okay, we're only missing 8 of these guys. You see, this one is a really simple quest to do as well. At least it is for us. Because the Towers of the Teeth is a very annoying place to be, in my opinion, because there are a lot of enemies. If your allies are on level, it's gonna take a little bit longer to fight them. There we go. You have defeated many enemies within the Towers of the Teeth and have helped the Rangers of Ithilien a great deal. Awesome. What do we have in here? Okay. Almost halfway through with that Slayer deed, but that would be it for the meantime. I'm not gonna keep grinding these deeds. Oh, who's coming? Oh, we almost did it. You don't mind? I wanna go back home, which in this case is the Slack Hills. Are the Rangers? Okay. Yeah, that's basically it. We're not gonna be doing Langruven. And that will be it then for today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one, which is most likely going to be the Battle of the Black Gate. Once again, gonna double check everything to make sure I didn't miss anything, but that is what it seems more likely to be. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.